Sanibonani! This is Ututuzile Kumalo. I'm a member of Mthimbane and Friends. I'm from Shawelo. I grew up in Shawela. I'm from Soweto. I'm a musical vocalist. I grew up from primary school. That's why I discovered with Norman. You know what? Art is your life. Yes, sing alam from primary school when I was 6 years old, and until now, say Kubalangela guys. We say Kubalangela. We're strong together, by the way, with the other artists. I'm a songwriter. I'm a singer. I'm a composer, and I'm a dancer, and I'm an actor. And I have 2 singles with Mthimbane and Friends. I have another single that I'm busy preparing, and I still have more adventures in music that I cannot live now, that are still on the, under carpets. But yeah, that's where I am now. Yeah, I was once a radio presenter on Josie FM. More than just radio. Yes, and I'm very versatile, as long as it has to involve arts. And I'm also a great advisor, and I'm involved in other functions of arts. Thank you very much.
Dumelang, le ka lebitso ke Makhatso Hamfukeng. Ke hlahetse Free State. Black and Mthimbane. I'm an author, I'm a scriptwriter, I'm a singer, I'm a poet, and yeah, that's me.
Sanibonani, dumelang, abshini, tholelang. Igama lami uThemba wakwaLanisi. I grew up in Soweto in Eastern Cape. The music career started during 90s. I used to work with Godfrey Mkwena, the one who used to play with Lucky Dube on my keyboard. Now, Mthimbane and Friends, I'm a composer, I'm a producer. Thank you very much. Mthimbane and Friends, which is uThemba, uDudu, uMakhasi. I-group yethu ifonye ngo-2018. It is so we used to perform kuma weddings, so until we decided no, it's time for us to send a single, which is Umthetho, and the song which is Ikona we made a platform media. The video is also playing outside. We are available on YouTube. So our music so far is doing great, but not that 100%. Because also we had our challenges regarding in the COVID, but we are pushing very hard as we keep on rehearsing with our hopes with the Mthimbane and Friends will grow so that we can meet the similar standard like Amanyama artists. We've got another song that says Strong Together, Sinamandla Mahlange, that is also doing well, that we performed a week ago at Sinawane. So far, siyazama very hard. As I've mentioned before, it's not an easy journey. Mthimbane and Friends, we are growing.
Mthimbane and Friends met 2018. How did you guys meet, and then how did you form Mthimbane and Friends?
It was a blessing in disguise, to say. Because Marcus was a teacher for my son at school, and he knew Themba, so they were organizing a group by that time to say that we want to perform, we want to get into this industry, we want to try something, and then they got disappointed by a female vocalist, and then I was asked to jump in, and I was like, yeah, here comes a chance. Let me do this. So it was easy for me to say no, like I'm also a singer. And then Marcus was like, yes, come. The person that we were entrusting on being with us now is telling us stories. So that's how I met these beautiful guys here. And we had to collaborate and we work together.
Can you please tell us more about your single Umthetho?
Okay, thank you very much for asking that question. Singing Mthimbane, the song was composed seeing abuse that is taking place in our country, which is male abusing women and also male are being abused by women. So now we said, due to our police, they are not working very hard to crack most of the cases that are facing gender-based violence. So now, with our song that Umthetho, we are saying to our police, guys, pull up your socks. Let us not wait until ushone umntwana of someone who is on a high ranking, either politically or police and whatsoever. Even us here in the ground level, we need such effective police. So that is why we are saying Umthetho, please government or police or minister or our minister Ubaba Ubheki, please say Umthetho nobo Umthetho. Thank you.
Do you guys have a certain genre of music which you are focusing on, or do you do all genres?
We are basically in most genres. We are versatile in genres. We have we do kwaito, we do Afrofusion, we do soul. We mix the genres for now. For now, we are everywhere. We are just picking up the beats and mixing them together so that we work on a great, the most focus now is the music, the message that we take out. So mostly the genre, we're not yet focused on a genre, but we're just expressing ourselves in which, in a part where we know that this part is where it's suitable for us to say this message or whatever message that we want to send. We take whatever genre.
Being the only female member in the group, don't you feel overpowered when it comes to decision making?
Never. These guys are controlled by me. Yimumelus in this group. I'm the mother. I'm the center. I'm the, yeah. Nimefagi banding, fagi sparkle whenever like my cricket decisions that are taking place. So I'm safe. I'm treated well. I'm a queen. Yeah.
Are your plans for the rest of 2021?
Well, man, let's hope that this COVID-19 will just be a past in our life, and our goal as artists, our goal as group, we want to go big. That's our goal. We don't want to be small, we want to go big. That's what I can say to you.
And to add on what he had just said, we just want to go international as well. We don't just want to be locally, and that will also bring an advantage to us to get more exposure. So due to COVID, it's crippling cool. Yeah.
You guys have 2 singles out, Umthetho and Sinamandla. Are you working on an album, and if yes, when will it be released?
Okay, again, thank you for the opportunity. We've got 2 singles, which is Umthetho and Amandla, strong together, Sinamandla Mahlangene. Our plan is to release a full album by the end of this year, which is somewhere October, November. So we will be recording a song, I think from next month. We should have been in the studio in February, so we couldn't go to the studio, but now we are planning to sing in the studio next month so that we can add more songs, preparing for a full album during October and November.
Where can people get your music?
Fortunately enough, due to technology, we've managed to log our music to YouTube. You can get it from YouTube, Mthimbane and Friends, and the rest of the social media. So we also have a Twitter, Mthimbane and Friends. We also have a Facebook page, Mthimbane and Friends. You can get us there.
You guys said when you met, you were performing at weddings. So, are you still performing at weddings?
We would love to go back to our roots. That's where we started. So things stops after COVID started. So now people lost contact of us and all those things. But now, for now, we didn't perform to any wedding. But we're still looking forward to do the same thing.
And our plan also was that we wanted to push the signal
Yeah.
more than focusing on weddings, and so we wanted to go further than weddings. We just wanted to risk and compromise the comfort zone that we had.
There are many kids out there who would like to be musicians. There are kids who would like to form groups. There are kids who are already in groups. So, what advice could you give them as Mthimbane and Friends?
To be patient. Oh, patience is needed. When you're an artist, you need to be patient, love yourself, be true to yourself. Make sure you always find something that inspires you, and give yourself time to learn from others. Learn. You need to learn and ask from abantu abaziyo who are gonna be able ukuthi bakusize kusasa. And ungagcwalagcwali, and don't be tempered by izinto ezenzekalayo around you. Just patience and perseverance is good. It will drive you far.
To add on what Dudu she has just said, firstly, that you need to do as individual before you join a group, self-respect, and make sure that you respect the elders. Then, ungabi umuntu othathekayo nje. If they say we go to this side, you go to that side. And as she has just mentioned, you must make sure that you get good advices. Ungabi uzwi lakhe, always kufuna kugcina wena. And this is one thing that always kills our groups in this life. Actually, whatever that we try to build as group is not easy to ihlale for a long time, especially because of asikwazi ukunyamezelana amongst each other. So that is the most important part. You must respect one another and nyamezela one another and listen to one another so that you can build a very strong group that is not easy to break. Yes.
Yeah, to add on that, I think one point that we need to do is love your craft as an artist. Because as an artist, you have to love your craft, what you are doing, and you must have passion on that. So I think it's very important, and then you must be able to learn new things. You must also be able to learn from other musicians who have been there before, and their characters, their behavior, and everything. Because sometimes we tend to be artists that are fashionable. We are here today, tomorrow we are gone, and then we die pop.
There is a lot of pressure being an artist, and then most artists fell into drugs, and they've used the pressure as an excuse for them taking drugs. What is your opinion on that?
I think this thing of drugs, it starts from the inner. By comparing yourself with someone. if I'm going to compare myself with a big artist, I will end up taking drugs. Be yourself. Ungagijimisi fashion, as my colleague just mentioned, love your craft. Ungathathi ama-drugs because uthi wona azokwehlisa i-pressure, because i-pressure lo uyivumele yiyo lezokwenza ukuthi ugcine wena at the end of the day ungazi ukuthi wenzani. I-career yakho besiyaphela totally. And it's true, I've seen people during those years when I was a sound engineer working in downtown. Some of the big sound engineers that I worked with before, they used to take drugs because of the pressure. Uyafika umuntu ufuna ukuthi abone ukuthi mayikhona studio manje usufika uzibanibani yabona. So those are some I've learned from them. This is not a good life. I cannot allow pressure and pressurize ukuthi mina ngithatha ama-drugs. Let me be myself, let me live my life. Ukuthi ungathi mangivele abantu ukuthi hey nayo Mthimbane and Friends seyifikile nawe uyaziphakamisa. Things like that zenza ukuthi ugcine uthatha ama-drugs.
I think it's best they hate you for being honest and staying true to yourself than hating you for being fake. We are facing depression right now. We are facing people who are suicidal, people who are committing suicide because we are living a lie. Stay true to yourself. Staying true to yourself is the only option. Don't buy love. Ungathenga uthando ngokumosha impilo yakho, because at the end of the day, you are destroying yourself. You are destroying the brand. You are destroying the future. You must also remember Uguti, if you lose your control, what about those that are coming after you, that are looking after you, that are looking at you, inspired by you? So you need to make sure that you're not doing it for anybody, but you are doing it for yourself, in order for yourself to be a role model, which is a good model, kusasa. Uzushiye nekusasa eli-right for abanye bazokwazi ukuthi bafundele kuwe in a positive way, and which will lead us to work together and be able to move forward as artists.